Jackpot, baby. Raiders Fan Radio.
Oakland, L.A., Oakland, Vegas, Raider Nation, wherever, forever. You got your old Uncle Mosh and Raiders Fan Radio
I'm waving at them.
Murf's Fan Cave, taking a lighter journey into the dark side.
Don't be scared to look at the camera,
back,
guys.
Put your feet up, pop a top, and enjoy the ride. Here we go!
Look left, look right, Biletnikoff, a leaping pass, touchdown!
We miss you, we love you, we'll see you in the Hall of Fame.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great
Oh, you know what? We
coaches,
should
great
have Harry
players.
Ruiz sit in. That's the guy that does the Spanish broadcast for the Raiders.
Oh, there you go.
Way up the middle, intercepted Filipiano at the 50, time running down. Oakland football, and I think Oakland victory. The Oakland Raiders have scored on the most zany, unbelievable, absolutely impossible dream of a play.
Well, I love this team. I think this team can win. I think this team can win.
You are listening live to Raiders Fan Radio, hosted by Murf, Uncle Mosh, and Swag Jeff. Take it away, guys.
Why, thank you, Brett Marsberger. What is up, Raider Nation? Your buddy Murf back once again for what we know will be a fantastic episode of Raiders Fan Radio. What episode number is this?
Oh. It's, let's see. It is episode 25.
Oh,
nice.
Yes, you did.
Nice, you did.
Yes, you did. That's right. Episode number 25 of Raiders Fan Radio, coming to you live from the fabulous, the luxurious Paris Hotel, Casino, and Ballroom here in lovely Las Vegas, Nevada. So we appreciate you all joining us here, whether you're joining us on the YouTubes or you're on the video or
wherever
audio.
you're at. What's up?
What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't do this show alone. Oh, I didn't even introduce myself. So my name's Murf.
Hi, Murf.
And I do this little show called Raiders Fan Radio. Hi, guys. And so those other voices that you heard on the show, let me go ahead and start off with the man that's adorning the right side table.
Yeah.
The middle of the table.
The middle.
The middle of the table,
Adorning
man.
the middle table of not the Murph's Fan Cave desk, the Biletnikoff Foundation desk.
That's right.
Let's give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for my best friend and yours, Swag Jeff.
Nice. Do I have claps? Do I have
You got us,
I
buddy.
got
You
it.
got
There
us.
you go. Claps.
we
Man,
go.
it's so
Clap,
good
clap,
to be here. Man, this is our favorite time of the year.
Our favorite.
Every single year, man, to get to come out here, represent the One Nation Foundation, do it big for the Biletnikoff Foundation. And I mean, I can't tell you how excited I am. Guys, we're giving them $10,000
That's
tonight.
right.
Oh, my
That's
God.
right.
We're giving them $10,000
brother.
tonight. Just an amazing thing. Cannot wait to do this. There's celebrities already walking in, folks like that.
Got
So
Lincoln Kennedy, Harry
Yeah.
Ruiz is here.
absolutely, man.
Of
So
course,
yes,
Miss Angela and Fred, you know.
of course. So
The
yeah. So
Miracles.
as soon as we see someone, and we want to flag them down, then we'll get them to join the fourth man in the booth right
Yeah,
here.
speaking of
And-
Harry, there's Harry right there.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, so ready to introduce Michelle real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't do the show alone. So to my right is Michelle Swag.
Hey guys! Oh my gosh, how freaking exciting is
Isn't
this?
this
Like
fun?
this is
Absolutely.
The space is incredible. The building is incredible. This is just
It's unbelievable, right?
Here we go.
Okay, we're welcoming in Harry Ruiz over to the table.
Yes.
Yeah, let's.
Can you
there he
hear
is.
us? You
Can
got us?
hear us okay?
Loud and clear.
All right.
Sweet,
Hey,
sweet.
look, is it too loud? You can turn you down if it's too loud.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, there you go. Yeah,
appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
How you
there you
doing?
this
go.
guy's a pro over here, Jeff. We got to get this thing
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So welcome to Raiders Fan Radio. I appreciate you sitting down with us, Harry.
Of course, guys. Anything for Raider Nation.
Absolutely.
right.
Absolutely. You are definitely a fan favorite. We know because we see all over social media. We see the fans always talking about you and celebrating what you do. But talk to Raider Nation. Tell them about what you do, how long you've been doing it for, because it's super, super cool.
So it's my third season broadcasting Raider games, and as early as the year before that, I was going to the Coliseum and enjoying the games as a fan because I'm a member of the Raider Nation. I used to celebrate the wins, be bummed with the losses, and now I still am, but with a microphone in my hand.
There you go.
I've been broadcasting sports for almost 15 years or over 15 years.
Oh, wow.
So it's been a dream come true since broadcasting sports since I was 19 years old in TV, 18 when I was on the radio, and now way older than that, doing NFL games. at the top of the mountain. And Raider games, even higher than the top of that
So
mountain.
you grew up a Raider fan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did. I'm originally from East LA, and everybody in East LA has a crazy uncle who's a Raider fan that makes you a Raider fan. So shout out to my Uncle Panda, my Uncle George. He's the one that made me a Raider fan. And I appreciate
that is awesome. That is awesome. So now in your 3-year career of doing this, what was your favorite call so far?
I mean, it has to be the walk-off run by Josh Jacobs in overtime.
Let's go.
Right on.
Like at least with the Devontae Adams one the week before that, you're like, all right, they're close. They're in enemy territory. They can do something. Jacobs, we didn't expect it at all, and the Raiders were able to do so.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So, so do you live here in Las Vegas now, or?
Yeah, I've been here in Vegas since March 2017, so it's going for 6 years now.
Oh, wow, good deal.
So I actually moved, and like 3 weeks later, a month later, the Raiders made it official that they were coming to Vegas. I was like, hey, great timing.
They followed you.
Right?
I think that must have been what Mark Davis was thinking, right?
So here's the funny part. It was between 2 cities, either Vegas or Denver.
Ooh.
And I was like, all right, there's a chance the Raiders make it to Vegas, but what if they don't? I'm like, well, I don't like cold weather. I definitely don't like the Broncos. So I'm like, all right, that's 2 things that would make me miserable out there against very hot and a Vegas city that might be getting the Raiders. I'm like, I'm going to Vegas.
Exactly.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was the right call.
100%, absolutely. So what's your take? Hey, Keith, how are you? Keith Smith, Crusader Raider,
That's right.
stopping by the Raiders fan radio team. Come on back and talk to us in a minute. Okay. All right. So, what was I going to ask you? Gosh dang it, Harry, and I forgot.
Crusader Raider, our brother,
Yeah.
he distracted us.
Did you distract
So is this your?
just take on
So
the.
is this your first time at the Biletnikoff event?
No, it's my second time. I was here
good.
last year. Yeah, and it was fantastic. Got to meet Daryl LaMonica, rest in peace.
Absolutely.
Got to meet a lot of legends. Freddie B and Angela have been fantastic with me. I told them about my project of doing content in Spanish for the Raider Nation out there in Mexico. And funny story, I met Fred Biletnikoff in Mexico. I was out there working the Mexico City game in 2017, ironically against the Patriots, who the Raiders played.
Oh, yeah.
On
there you
Sunday.
go.
And I was working for Telemundo, the TV station back then, and I was outside the hotel waiting for our driver. That's how Telemundo rolls out there. They like got security and a driver for the crew they send out to Mexico, and then who comes out of the hotel? Freddie B and Willie Brown, rest in peace. And I'm like, holy crap. I'm like, oh, yeah, there's 2 Hall of Famers right here. I was like, I'm going to ask him for a photo, and they were super cool. And then I showed Freddie that picture last year when I interviewed him prior to the Crab Fest, and he was like so happy to see that, and he was like, oh my God, Willie, missed that guy. And yeah, it's been great, and the hard work they do for the foundation is incredible.
Absolutely.
And any opportunity I have to support the Biletnikoff Foundation, I'm in. If it's at red carpets, if it's attending an event, whatever it is, promoting it on the radio, promoting it online, I'll be there for them.
Oh, that's awesome, because that's what Raider Nation does. It's all family, right? It's all about
Exactly.
lifting each other up, supporting each other, and nothing exemplifies that spirit more than I think an event like this here at the Crab Fest. So.
Absolutely, and that was last year. All my friends and family were here, and I was like, oh my God, that's awesome that Raider Nation is out here supporting this event, enjoying what it is, bidding on the silent auction. My friend Rachel, who just flew in from Oakland like 2 hours ago because she wanted to be here for the Krabby, she told me I already bid on like 7 things online for the silent auction, and I'm like, hey, let's support the cause. And everybody watching online, go and bid right now.
Absolutely,
Yes, 100%.
absolutely. I appreciate
You
that.
see all the stuff they got in there?
Oh my gosh, it's wonderful.
Oh,
That's
very,
like
very cool.
It's a fan's dream, right?
Ultimate fan cave memorabilia available there, so
Absolutely.
definitely go and bid for it.
Absolutely. Good deal. Well, we appreciate you stopping by and
course.
chatting with us for a minute, and appreciate you hollering at Raider Nation. And hopefully we're going to come up with we'll hear you going crazy in the booth on Sunday
man, I
because
hope
we're going to
so.
pull out this big win against the Patriots, right?
I mean, the Patriots, they got such a good defense, and that seems to be like the kryptonite for the Raiders, the good defenses. But if we get Renfro and Waller back, I'm confident.
Let's go.
that
Let's go.
The
I'm
Raiders
with you.
can do a lot of
100%.
damage, so fingers crossed.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Oh, thank you again for joining us,
Yeah,
Harry.
hey, thanks for
Appreciate
coming
you.
by, for
Have a
sure.
fantastic night.
All right, you
Thank
too.
you.
All right, bye-bye. How cool is this, man? We just
That's
have
awesome.
this
My gosh.
right? Isn't it the
Cool.
best?
Yes.
It's the best. Go ahead, carry it for a second, Jeff, because I gotta adjust that camera down.
Yeah, sure thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we are at the Biletnikoff event. If you just tuned in, where the hell were you? But yeah, we're here live. We got a bunch of Marines walking by us, Michelle.
A ton.
So
I mean,
so here at the Paris Casino as well,
I
there's a huge Marines convention going on here, but we're having a good time. So the Marines go this way, and all the Raider cheerleaders just walk by.
Yeah,
so
Raiderettes in the house.
absolutely, Raiderettes in the house for sure. So yeah, man. So we're super excited. This is awesome. It's just getting started. The food's gonna be fantastic. Are you? You're not a shellfish.
I'm not a seafood fan.
Okay.
But tonight I'll give it a shot.
You're like, yeah, you have to.
Win in Rome
so
and all that.
I can't eat it, but
you're
I'm allergic. I'm
though.
allergic to shellfish.
Yeah,
though.
that's a little different than just not liking it.
Absolutely. So so I've had friends and stuff tell me, why are you going to a crab fest when you can't eat crab? I'm like, well, it's all for the Biletnikoffs, man.
All for the
I don't come for the crab.
You're the only guy that goes out for burgers after.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be starving at the end.
I may be ordering a pizza. So.
Oh, deal.
Oh, you don't eat crab either?
I don't eat seafood.
She just doesn't like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like
dang it. We didn't have Harry sign the ball.
Oh, he blew it.
Oh, you tell Chris.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You all keep carrying us.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So it's free to, or it's not free to the public, but you can purchase tickets for these events and stuff like that. And the Biletnikoff, they got Biletnikoff wine out here, all that kind of stuff. And it's so good. If you haven't had Biletnikoff wine, just ask Phil Villapiano because he basically he lives on the stuff, I think. He lives on the stuff.
Have you had it? Have you tried it?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Okay, I need to try it. I haven't
it's
tried
fantastic. Yeah, and I know Murf, you have an empty Biletnikoff wine displayed in the fan cave.
I do.
Yeah. Which one was it? Did you get the red or the white?
I got the red with the 25 emblazoned on it. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, Murf's a red wine drinker. This I know.
Hey,
there you go.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Where's your beer? Oh, you got it.
All right, so who are we looking forward to seeing? Well, now I want to say that because we look forward to seeing everybody.
Look forward to seeing everybody.
But LaMonica, hey Jill. But LaMonica last year, it was unbelievable. As Harry said, rest in peace.
Oh yeah.
Meeting Daryl LaMonica last year, talking to him. My favorite thing though is that like as much fun as it was, and by the way, I got to tell you this. So talking to Daryl, I was sitting where you were, Michelle.
Okay.
And so LaMonica's right next to me
as
we're interviewing him. And as we're talking, he's like staring a hole into the back of my head, and he keeps grabbing my arm like this and like leaning in, and like he's telling these stories about at practice and about how the iron sharpens iron. What you think about the quarterback room that existed around then?
Yeah,
Daryl LaMonica, George Blanda, and Kenny Stabler, all three in the same quarterback room.
Oh,
unbelievable!
Man. Can you imagine?
Unreal, right? And so he's telling these stories, and it was just like, wow, like this dude's a freaking legend. Anyway, so as amazing as all that was, my favorite part was after we got done talking to him, the event was about breaking down and was over. Him and Uncle Mosh stood there and talked about fishing and traveling and all kinds of stuff. And those two guys hit it off like they were long-lost friends.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And we were all, and everyone even just listening to him talk about football back in the 60s and stuff like that. I mean, like everyone just like our jaws dropped.
Oh, right.
Like it was just
Kinda
like it was just
mesmerized,
so amazing.
Yeah.
And and how fortunate we were to speak to him before he passed. Because it was a couple months later that he passed away.
Like no joke, we might have been his last interview.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Unreal. Wish we had that for.
Yeah, I wish we could listen to that.
Don't we all?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to Phil Villapiano walking through this door right here.
You'll hear him before you see him.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And you'll smell the wine. Speaking of Biletnikoff wine. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And just watching, we talked about it. Just watching Phil and Fred hold court out here in this hallway right here, right in front of us. Again, towards the end of the night, things were dwindling down, and there was just a handful of us there. And those two guys were talking like there was nobody else there. Sure, sharing stories with each other, just busting each other's chops. And
there's Shooter McGavin. We need to get him in here.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, baby, Shooter McGavin is walking in. So, yeah.
Oh.
Just say hi.
Say
hi.
Sure.
How you doing? You mind jumping on the podcast for just a moment?
Yeah.
No, grab a mic.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
Okay, carry it for a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're working on getting more guests over here at the Raiders Fan Radio desk.
So, Murf, you were here last year.
Yes.
And is this your second?
Third.
Third year. Okay, thought third, yeah.
2019 was our first year, and then, of course, 2020 got shut down because of COVID.
Yeah.
And then we came back last year.
Okay.
And so, it was cool. And it was, I mean, talk about being starstruck. You know
well,
what I
that's
mean?
what I was thinking, like, because you're talking about, like, the conversations you get to have with people.
Grab some headphones, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Michelle. Oh, my gosh. We got a legend joining us here.
Legend in the
Absolute
house.
legend. And, it's so loud.
Okay, I'll turn it down.
A little bit.
How's that? Is that better?
Put it on one ear.
There we go.
You good now?
Okay,
We're
cool.
good.
Okay.
All right.
Welcome to the show.
Legend over here.
A straight
Come on
legend.
now.
You know what? You know my favorite part of your career, and I love so much of what you do. Your Twitter is the best.
It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
It takes a lot of time, gentlemen, a lot of time. But it's pretty funny, and I have Guy helping me, to be honest with you. So he's very funny also, and I gave him carte blanche once he made me laugh.
Oh,
so
okay.
I thought, okay, cool. Yeah, but he's on it all the time, and I just, I pepper him with ideas.
Oh, I love it.
Absolutely.
I love the way you take runs at Sandler all the time.
It's
Like
fantastic.
you'll take a run at Sandler himself, but then you'll refer to him as the guy that beat you in the
That guy, yes, I remember.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, my God.
And it's so cool. Like, I mean, I've seen like all your Adidas commercials and stuff like that. Like, you epitomize shooter, man. It's so cool.
It's incredible. 26 years later, it's the gift that keeps on giving. I don't understand it. But I love it. I got to say, the fans are multi-generational now. It's
Oh,
incredible.
my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So as I mentioned to you, I met you a few years ago at this event out in Oakland. And so you're back here again. So what's the Biletnikoff Foundation mean to you, all that good stuff?
I've been coming to the Crab Fest with my hero, Freddy Biletnikoff is one of the great players. When I was playing ball, it was all about number 25 at the Raiders. So it's great to be friends with him now in life. He's doing this for Tracy's Place of Hope, and they've just completed their third place that people can go and get help. And it's brilliant. And this is the second time they've done it here since the Raiders have moved here, so it's going to be in Vegas for a while. I got to say, it means the world to me to be asked to come each year. I meet wonderful people, generous people. To think that something like this could happen to someone, daughter, is
Sure.
enough to. I've got 3 kids, 3 daughters and a son, and I think, oh my God, it'd be just horrible. So I'm happy to come and help raise awareness and lots of money, hopefully, tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, you mentioned Freddie was a hero of yours. Did you grow up a Raider fan?
I did not. I was an upstate New York guy. So
Okay.
first I was Jets, and then we moved to the Buffalo Bills area, and I'm still fans of theirs, but it was just number 25 with the Stickum. Because I was a wide receiver.
Okay.
I thought, genius idea.
Yeah.
And I had a couple of one-handers back in the day, so I was a pretty good ball player. And I got a scholarship to go to college, and then I found the stage, and I stopped playing ball. And
Oh, okay.
a lot of pretty girls in show business. So.
Yeah. You ended up okay, right?
I like it.
I think it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out
I
okay.
think it worked out.
Yeah.
Worked out okay.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, enjoy the night. We appreciate
Yeah,
you stopping
yeah,
by
thanks
the
for
Raiders
stopping
Fan
by.
Radio
My
Desk
pleasure.
so much.
Keep-
Christopher McDonald, what's next? Anything you got on the burner and the
Oh,
pipeline? Anything you
yeah.
want to promote or shout out?
Right now, I'm doing season 3 of the big hit on HBO Max called Hacks.
Okay.
Which I play, and I play a guy from Vegas. So I was walking around today, people going, Marty? From Hacks. Yeah. So that was cool, and I joined the Marvel Universe.
No way! Holy
Yes.
cow!
Oh my
Like
gosh.
I think I signed an NDA, but I think I can tell you the title is called Secret Invasion.
Oh, let's
my
go.
God.
That's awesome.
Wow.
So I was
Okay.
shooting that last year during COVID in London, which was awesome, at Pepper. What's it called? Pinehurst Studio. There's a whole James Bond section. It's insanely wonderful. And I saw my daughter, who was going to Oxford at the time. So it was like a win-win-win-win for me.
Perfect.
Oh, that is
Fantastic.
awesome.
Yeah.
That is
Pretty
awesome. Well,
awesome.
congratulations on that. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
We'll look
I'm
forward to
looking
seeing
forward
that.
to it. Me too.
Absolutely.
It should come out in March, I think.
Okay, good deal.
Sounds
We'll be
great.
there. We'll be there to watch it.
Thanks,
Christopher
guys and
McDonald, thank you
Yes,
so much.
Thank you all.
much.
All right, cheers.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
it.
much. Thank you.
That was painless. Thank you.
Oh,
guys.
you did
Hey,
fantastic.
thanks a
Are you
lot.
kidding?
Hey, if you don't mind, can you sign a couple of these things? We're going to auction them off next year for our donation.
How freaking cool is that, Michelle?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Oh, so fun.
So cool. So cool. Take a drink real quick.
Yeah.
That was some reason.
Shoot. I got hung up. Sorry, Murf.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm like hung here.
Oh, you're good. You got it?
Yeah, I
Okay,
got
there
it.
we go.
Goodness.
We're based out of Middle Tennessee. So we decided we could make money from doing the show, so we started a nonprofit, and every year we donate to the Biletnikoffs.
All the proceeds.
Genius.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a Raiders fan now, but I'll tell you,
Oh. Oh, man. That's right. That's right.
There we go.
We're crossing our fingers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you so much.
Dude, did we just get a sneak drop there of a movie?
think
Did we just get that?
We straight up went Entertainment Tonight
we went
just now.
Entertainment Tonight.
We
Breaking news, guys.
Breaking news.
Dude.
Secret Invasion.
I
That's
got
the
married and I have 2
Invasion.
kids, and that was maybe one of the greatest moments of my entire life.
No, like legit. That was so
Bro,
cool.
how cool is that?
Dude, Jeff, we just got a sneak drop of a movie, man.
Yeah.
Not only is he Shooter
Breaking
McGavin, he's
news.
going to be in the Marvel Universe.
In
And
Marvel
I was going to ask him how
Universe.
cool that was that someone was walking through Vegas going, Marty?
Right?
Marty?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
someone not going, Shooter!
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Like
he's
my
got-
dumb ass did
created
as soon
it
as he
in-
walked up.
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. But I love that he embraces
He
Shooter
does. He
now.
embraces it,
He
yeah.
embraces Shooter.
Yeah,
You
that
know
was
Got to.
that was so
And the guy's
cool.
had such a long career. He's done
Right.
so
He's
many
done
different
so
things.
many things.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That
I'll
was
tell
so
you,
fun.
so if you're watching this, so we've got a little bit of swag peppered around the around the table right here. So we got a couple of Raider footballs, and we've got a couple Biletnikoff jerseys. So be on the lookout because some of these things
yeah.
might be auctioned off for the
That's right.
2023
Yes,
donation.
sir.
That's right.
So and there's Lincoln Kennedy
Hey,
right there.
Hey, Lincoln.
How you doing?
Lincoln, you want to sit in with us for a sec? You got time? Lincoln's the host of the event, so we don't want to take up too much of his
Yeah,
time.
we don't want to take up his time, but
Doggone it. I'm going to keep getting hung up. I'm sorry.
Welcome to Raiders Fan Radio Desk, the legendary Lincoln Kennedy.
Yes.
What's up?
In the house.
Oh, thank you. The check's in the mail.
hey, there you go.
Hey, we won't keep you long. We know you're a busy man tonight. Are you emceeing it tonight? You are? Okay. Yeah, we definitely won't keep you. But first
All
off,
good.
we want to thank you for sitting in with us. We're huge fans of yours, of course, and your legendary career with the Raiders. Also, now your legendary broadcasting career with the Raiders.
Thank you very
It's
much.
something that we talked about on our show just a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Your call, your and Jason Horowitz's call,
Yes.
on Josh Jacobs taking that one to the house was one of our favorite things of recent Raider history. It was
Yes.
absolutely incredible.
I'm glad you liked it. I was much surprised because they haven't run that play like that and that efficiently before. So it was a great way to end a football game.
Absolutely. Hopefully, you get another one of those on Sunday, huh?
Need a few more.
Yeah, we might need 4 more of those, right?
Yeah, well, hopefully we get more than 4.
Oh, I like it. Speak it into existence.
Yeah. So I mean, looking forward to it. And hopefully, Raiders can finish off strong. They dug themselves in a hole, and they know it's not going to be easy to get out of. But you know what? We still love them. Win, lose, or tie, and Raider Nation till we die.
That's it, man.
That's
Amen.
it.
Now, being obviously one of the leaders of the team back when you were playing, what would you say to this team? You know, you got a offensive line that's still working on coming together, fighting through some injuries. Like, what would you say to the team as a leader in the locker room?
You're going to take your lumps, obviously. Then through all the changes this organization has been through over the last couple of years, it's not something that can happen overnight. Yes, they were a playoff team last year. But this team, when they came into, they never won together. They didn't win together. They had to learn how to win together, and that's something that comes over time. And then you also talk about just the overall competition in the National Football League. So if I was in the locker room right now, I would try to narrow down some of these young guys and make sure everybody's protecting themselves bodies wise and investment wise because it's a long season. But more importantly, just trying to get progressively better.
Absolutely. Good deal. Well, we know you're busy. We'll let you run, but appreciate you sitting down with us for a minute. We'll look forward to. I would say we'll listen to you on Sunday, but I'm gonna be at the game. So
That's okay.
We'll
That's
be able to-
You can still listen on Sunday.
There you go.
Thanks for everything,
All
guys.
right, absolutely.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Lincoln.
Lincoln
Appreciate it.
Kennedy.
Lincoln Kennedy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're gonna auction all these off for.
We're giving all the proceeds away. Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, if you don't mind signing those in the jerseys. that would be
Thank you.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, how freaking cool
How
is this, guys?
freaking cool.
Yeah, man.
Murph, I swear.
I know, it's crazy. It's a fan dream come true. I'm telling you.
Absolutely,
get to
absolutely.
meet these folks
and for such an incredible cause. Like, it's
that's
just like
the best part.
Win-win could never be presented better than through something like this. Absolute win.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I don't know how many Biletnikoff jerseys that Lincoln Kennedy signed. But he's got
I know. It's probably
that's got to be a first, Lincoln.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Oh.
Hey, thank you very much. We'll see you in there.
Thank you. That's fantastic.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Hi, Michelle. Nice to meet you. Fantastic to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jeff. If you don't mind signing these, that'd be
They're
great.
good.
And then if you want to. So we started a nonprofit, and every year we donate. So we're going to be raffling these off during the course of this next year to help raise money for next year's donation. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Those pens over there.
Sorry. There.
That is our nonprofit. Yep, that's our nonprofit.
Yes.
100% of our money goes to only Raiders-related charities. So, and this is the biggest one. How are you, sir? Good to see you.
What was your name again?
Better now.
Okay, I just want to make sure I heard it.
I would
Nice
love
to
it
meet
for you. If you wouldn't mind, and we'd love that. If you feel like sitting in, we'd love to talk to you for a minute, too, if you got a minute. Yeah. Absolutely.
I've met him from both sides.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing? I'm good.
I don't know how many Fred jerseys you've signed in the past. That might be a new one for you.
Thank you so much, too.
Here's your pen. I'll use that pen.
Oh, perfect. Oh, there is two.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yes,
Okay, cool.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, once we figure out we can make money with our show, we decided we're going to give
Thank
it all
you. Y'all
away.
enjoy
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Jim. We're going to give all that money away.
That's right.
So we started our own nonprofit. We give to just Raiders-related charities. So.
Really?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
That sounds good. Sounds like you're doing something good.
Yes, sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
That's what our goal was. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Keeps getting bigger and bigger every year for us. So that's good.
Yeah.
Ready to chat. Oh, okay. Oh.
How are you? Good to see you, sir.
Great to see you, sir. Great to see you.
Do you want to sit in with us for a minute? George, you have time? Yeah. Okay, yeah. We'll get George.
If you want to sign those as well, that would be outstanding. My wife just said you look amazing. Talking to Violator, so I'm okay with that.
Oh, yeah.
He does.
I love this. I love the idea. We're getting these Biletnikoff jerseys are getting signed.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher McDonald, George Atkinson,
Yeah.
Jim Plunkett, Lincoln Kennedy. Like these things are
4
unreal.
Hall of Famers, maybe.
Yeah. If it wasn't for that incident.
Yeah, if you got a moment,
yeah,
want to sit down
we'd
with
love
us.
to sit down. Yeah. We won't keep you long, George. We won't keep you long.
We promise.
Welcome to the show, the legendary, the hitman, George Atkinson. What's going on?
Let's go.
Oh my gosh,
What a welcome.
we are so thrilled to have you on the show. So we are Raiders fans. We're not analysts. We're not former pros. We're not anything. We are just diehard Raider fans. And I grew up as a Raider fan as a kid in the 70s and learned about the Raiders teams of the 70s and 80s from my uncles and my dad, and that you guys were like superheroes to me. Like, you guys were bigger than life. You had the coolest nicknames. You had the coolest uniforms. You played the hardest hitting football there is. You dudes were bad at, and not only were you all bad as the Raiders, but the Soul Patrol. Come on. It was,
hey, man, you're bringing back memories. I hope I don't get into flashbacks. Playing with the group of guys I played with during that era was easy. We all strived for the same thing, and that was to be the best team in the NFL. And our records show that we were definitely in that category. And we lived up to what we said we were going to do, and like I said, playing with those guys, it was an honor and a privilege and a lot of fun.
Absolutely. What a legendary group. Y'all are, I mean, of course, if you ask us, we'd say the greatest of all time, but what a unique, had you ever had any kind of like a unique connection with the four of you, the way that you did in any other versions of the team, or,
We had to have a unique connection in order to function like we did. We read each other, and we knew what each other would do based on certain movements because we were tight. We would watch film away from practice at one of our houses every Tuesday and Wednesday. So we had a unique bond for sure. And playing with those guys, I learned a lot. You're talking about Willie Brown, who's a great cover guy. You talk about Jack Tatum, the best hitter ever in the NFL. You talk about Skip Thomas, the guy who's just athletically gifted. And I learned from all those guys.
That's awesome. What do you think? And I'm sure you get this question a lot because you guys, you epitomized the toughness of the '70s. You all did on that defense. What do you think of the way that, like, as so much has changed, the rules of so much have changed, and I'm not taking anything away from the game, but just when you watch it, does it look like a different version of football?
Oh, altogether.
Okay.
I mean, you can't test the quarterback. It's difficult to you can't put your hands on a receiver. I mean, even within the 5 yards, if you put a real good jam, you may get caught. So it's these guys tackling is atrocious. Guys become pull down artists and not tacklers because of the rules, not because that's what they are or that's how they want to play. They want to play football, and the rules have changed. The guys in the suits on Madison Avenue has really changed the game, and you see it every Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we want to respect your time, and we know you got to run, but, so the Raiders have off to a challenging start this season, started to turn it around. What would you say if you're in that locker room? We asked Lincoln Kennedy this. As a leader on defense, as we know you were, what would you say to your teammates during times like this when you got some adversity?
I couldn't repeat it. This is a family show, right?
Yeah. Oh, my God. That's the best answer ever.
That's a mic drop moment right there.
That sure is. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, George, thank you for sitting down with us. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Good luck with your broadcast.
Thank you so much.
So much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Perfect timing. Yeah, he's a phone ringing.
No, he's not. No.
Well, that was fantastic. Oh, there's
Hey, hold on.
You want to come sit in? Come sit down with us.
Come on, sit down over here. Oh, and there's Fred right here too.
Oh, there's Fred right there too. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, look at it. Hey, speaking of royalty.
Here we go. You got it?
Join.
Yeah, after we get done talking to Keith. Yeah.
Are we good?
Speaking of royalty, welcome to the show, the Crusader Raider,
right.
live from the UK. Keith Smith, what are you doing?
It's good to be here tonight, and yes, you are correct. We're not in the UK. We're actually in France. Can't believe it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You're at the Paris.
And the English people aren't so keen on the French Murf, but we're here. We're here 'cause it's one nation around the world. How are you, my friend?
Oh, we're doing fantastic. So good to have you here on the show. This is the second time you've been on Raiders Fan Radio.
Exactly.
Do you remember the first one?
Yes, I do.
Absolutely.
We need to do it again.
Heck yeah, we need to get you back on these.
Yeah, there's always time to catch up, and people in the UK love your show. You know that. People tune in, and it's because it's fun, it's entertaining, it's engaging. It's not in any way like sometimes shows can be a little bit heavy. I don't want to know stats and figures. I want to know fun and games. What's going on?
Well, that's we're definitely fun and games. We got that part nailed
I
down.
want to know what's happening with the Raider Nation around the world, and you give us fun and games, and especially when we're struggling a little bit, which unfortunately we have done for the last few years.
Yeah, it's been a couple.
It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle, but we're on our way back now. I hear a rumor that Fred Biletnikoff's re-signing with the team, so once Fred...
Oh, there we go.
Oh, let's go.
Once we get Fred back out with his stick, we're going to be good as gold, and
That's
so
right.
we just have to wait and see. But no, you please keep up the great work. Thanks for coming out and supporting the Biletnikoff Foundation.
Absolutely.
Tonight because, this is my I think it's my 16th crab feed tonight.
No kidding. Wow.
15 in San Ramon and 1 here. And every year I absolutely love it. I love coming back. I love the fact that we can engage and we can do things. It's so important.
It is,
and
absolutely.
Spread the word. And, once this show goes out, it'll be spreading the word again. So don't forget, Silver and Black UK, We're always
one
happy.
of our favorite, and we love all the different fan groups
Oh,
and
my
booster
God.
clubs, but you're all Silver
Get
Black
it,
UK does it right. You all do a
thank
great
you.
job.
That's because
Yeah.
we have a good guy leading us.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Mr. Freddy B?
Mr. Freddy
Yeah,
B.
that's right.
He's good at signing as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's got it
So
down, doesn't he?
just make sure everybody has a great night. Freddie B will have a great night, I know, and we're going to have an awesome time here. Thanks for coming. Go Raiders.
You're the best, Keith. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, Keith.
Thank you.
We'll see you at the game on Sunday.
Yes. Yeah. But I won't be dressed like this.
Oh,
No.
that's good.
You'll be dressed for battle, won't you?
What's that? Oh, hang on. Oh, guys, look.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
As if we're talking still.
Do we want to act like we're talking?
Oh, we act like we're talking?
Oh, act
Okay.
like. I'm not good at that.
Would you pass that down to the
I
governor?
sure will. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Paid in kind.
Yeah, you need a little
Paid in
something,
kind.
right?
Paid in kind. Paid in kind. Oh, man. This is great. This is great.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes, to scan it.
Yeah, that's the foundation. That'll take you straight to the One Nation Foundation website. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're good. The One Nation Foundation? Not that doesn't take you to Raiders Fan Radio, but it takes you to the
Yeah, it
One
takes
Nation
you to our charity
Foundation.
nonprofit.
For donations.
Yeah.
Thank you, Keith.
Hey,
We'll see
thanks,
you in
Keith.
there.
And once again, we got another legend
Another
in the
legend.
house.
Let's welcome to the show the legendary Fred Biletnikoff. How are you, sir?
Oh my gosh, this is incredible.
Well, am I an upgrade from Keith?
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's always good to see Keith coming across from,
Absolutely.
like they say, the pond or whatever. But it's always good. He's been coming for years. And you see him now, he's all dressed up.
Yeah.
The first year he came to the crab feed was in Dublin, California. We're up north in California. And he and Dave showed up. They had shorts on, T-shirts, sneakers. And now look at him. He's got a suit on, and a tie.
He's coming
What the hell's happened?
That's
It's
right.
all really good for him.
That's right.
But it's good to see you guys, and thank you so much for everything. We can't thank you enough. I mean, this is it's really a big boost for us. You know that. You know how it's tough to go out there and raise money and trying to hit the streets all the time and beating on doors and making phone calls and. You guys have done a fantastic job for us, so we really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Fred. We
it's an
appreciate
honor,
honored
sir.
to do so.
Honor.
Yeah, absolutely. Such a great event, great organization, of course, and the Biletnikoff Foundation and what you all have done with it. Just absolutely changing lives, and so it's something near and dear to all of us here on this panel, and it's amazing work y'all are doing.
I appreciate that, really. And then Angela, I don't know, it'll be on a presentation tonight that you'll see in there. It's Christine Bella is from St. Jude's Children's Ranch for Kids. And so we're opening up a Tracy's Place with them here in Las Vegas.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So they broke
That
ground.
is so great.
They broke ground about a month ago. And so we're teaming up with them, and so we'll be part of the project there. So it gives Angela something else to go after.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, because Loomis, we were able to get everything done at Konania for the girls, other than little other things that we do for them during the year and other projects that Angela finds to do to help kids out. And so this is another big project that we're going to be taking on, and Angela's really excited about it. So
that's wonderful.
they'll have
That's
a great
fantastic.
presentation tonight, so you'll be able to see what we're going to do.
Okay, good deal.
Cannot wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good deal. Well, we want to respect your time. I know you're a busy man tonight.
Fine.
But
Well, I got nothing else.
got nothing else going on?
I feel better here. You guys.
But I want to ask you a real quick football question.
Sure,
if you
yeah.
don't mind.
But ask me whatever you want.
So what would you say? We've asked some of the other guys too. What would you say to the team? The team started off struggling a little bit this year. It's kind of got course corrected. Still got some headwinds this season. What would you say is clearly a leader of the team that you were back in the 70s? What would you have said to your guys? What would you say to this Raider team?
Finish like professional football players.
That's it.
Finish like you're supposed to. Listen, the word Raider carries everywhere around the world. You guys know that. So you know what? You got what? 4 more games to go. Or what? 5 more games. Yeah,
5. Yeah,
5 games to go. So make it a point. Starting this weekend, make a statement. They have enough guys on his team to have a great team.
Yeah.
And just go out there and play and be professional, and finish like professionals.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about it on our show a lot. We need to get Mark to get you guys to go into that locker room because, you guys are legends of the Raiders and you hold that Raider mystique so proudly. And so, we would love to have you guys go in there and tell these new kids what Raider football is really all about. You know what I mean?
You know what? A few years ago when I was still coaching with the Raiders, we weren't doing very well that season. And so, all grumbling starts. When you're losing games and all that stuff, that's just the way it is. That's human nature. And, the guys got to the point where, this is up in Alameda, got to the point where, it was the old Raiders, the old Raiders, the old Raiders. Well, I was coaching on a team at that time, so I had an opportunity to talk to the team the night before the game. I said, you know what, this is what I would do. You know what? We painted some lines years ago on the highway. Get off my highway and paint your own lines.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Wow, that's strong.
Wow.
I
like that.
That's it.
That's awesome.
I said, that's all I got to say.
Absolutely. Well, and you all painted some legendary lines.
Yeah.
And, you've heard from us before, you guys were like those Raider teams of the 70s. You guys were, literally like superheroes to us as kids and as young fans. And just what an incredibly unique gathering of individuals you all were in the way that
we loved life. We lived life to the fullest. And you know what? There's a lot of us that aren't here anymore. And like George and I see each other. We're happy to see each other every time I come down here because George lives here, Atkinson. And so there's not too many of us left standing. Raymond couldn't make it this week, tonight because he had planned a trip to Mexico. So he's down there with his girlfriend or wife down in Mexico. So,
okay.
So I told him, just don't drink too many margaritas down there. and I text him, don't drink the water.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
No kidding, right?
Well, you mentioned and what a great night tonight. And we have such a gathering of legendary Raiders. And last year we had the opportunity to sit down with Daryl and talk to Daryl.
Yeah.
And so sad it was just not long after that he passed on. And,
I know.
But absolutely, you know what I mean. It's so you got to really cherish these moments and
then and we keep in touch with Mary all the time, his wife all the time.
Good.
Because what we found during the years, and we've seen it so many times, is that when guys pass away, the wives feel or people don't keep in touch with them anymore. So they feel left out. So we try, Angela and I really try to make it a point to stay in touch with the wives, and we really started a lot of this back at the Hall of Fame. A lot of guys passed away and their wives, and finally the Hall of Fame started having the wives come back to the Hall of Fame still.
Yeah.
And so that's the way we are, like with Mary and a bunch of all the guys that have passed away. All the Kenny, it's just what you think life is so delicate, and you really don't know how delicate it is.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Yeah.
It's like one day they're here, next day they're gone.
That's it.
It's like, where did he go? Where did he go?
Yeah.
But and the thing about it too is we've been through, even when a lot of the guys were still alive, we have such a great sense of humor. When someone passes away, it's not the end of the world for us. We still talk about them. We still make jokes about them.
Oh, good.
Everything.
Yeah.
It's like I had the opportunity when Kenny got back, got inducted into the Hall of Fame, and I told his daughter and Kendra and the grandkids, I said, hey, don't worry. He's down at some bar just looking at us on TV. Don't worry about it.
Right.
He's there. And she made a great statement down there, probably one of the best statements I ever heard during the induction. And they were interviewing her. She goes, and they said, well, what else do you have to say? She said, there's a snake in the hall.
Nice.
That's the best.
Yeah.
That's it. But we were just talking about just a little bit ago about how amazing that quarterback room was when you got Blanda, LaMonica, and Kenny Stabler, all three in there. Obviously, as the guy catching passes from all three of those, were you able to in the time, or were you all just still too young to appreciate the greatness that you all were forming during those days?
Yeah, then we had David Hum too with us too.
Oh yes.
From here, from Las Vegas, and I worked out a lot with David, and after practice a lot because he was lefty, and all that, But being in a room with those four guys, and everybody had the great thing about them. Everybody had a different personality, and you don't, you know what, it's even like over the years you go back, you think, well, you know, it's like everybody. When you get older, you think back a little bit more and you appreciate things that you went through or things that you happen to be successful at, whatever it may be in life, okay, family or whatever it may be. And then you start appreciating guys. Like after I got out of football, you know, it took me a number of years to really realize how great the guys are, the players on the team that I was playing with. And there's a ton of us in the Hall of Fame, but I mean, my God, I mean, there's so many guys on that team that should be in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely,
you know? And you start thinking back on those teams and those guys, and you go, man, that's amazing. That was probably, to me, that was player-wise. When you go like with us, Kansas City, San Diego, Denver, Pittsburgh, Miami, that was probably the best era of football ever.
100%.
I
agree.
Because I mean, you know what? You know, it's really. I joke around about it a lot, but I'm going to be 80 years old in February. Somebody still wants my autograph. What the hell?
Oh yeah.
You know, if you told me when I was 35, say, Freddie, somebody's wanting your autograph when you're out, get the hell out of here. What are you talking about? But you look back and you see everything. Like we still do all the memorabilia stuff, go to all the shows and everything, and it's all a ton of guys from that era.
Yeah,
there's some that people still want to see.
Sure,
that's amazing.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah. So that era of football was a pleasure to play in. It was tough. It was rugged. You had to be tough, and you know that was the number one thing. I mean, you could be a shit player or a great player or whatever, but the one thing you had to do is you had to be tough.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That was it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's
The
no
way the
way
rules
around
have
it.
changed now, but you know what I mean? It's certainly less impactful. One of the things that I do want to, in speaking of your ex-teammates, and now also now Hall of Fame, Cliff Branch finally getting his due
Finally.
and getting into the Hall of Fame. But one of the things that I thought was so amazing about both of you guys is how both of your abilities to adjust to the football late. The last second to be able to make that move, you know, before you know you were even seeing the football, you're adjusting to it, and Kenny's putting it on a spot or wherever. It was such an amazing thing that both you and Cliffy both did, just so incredibly.
Well, that's why now. I mean, when the team was up in Napa, I went to training camp, watched one practice. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, I don't know what the hell they're doing. You know, anything. But you go to our practices when I played, and we're just talking.
Sure.
You know. I mean, they were tough practices, man. I mean, you're out there practicing like you're playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Kansas City Chiefs. That's how you practice, and you went twice a day.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Your jock strap wasn't even dried; it was still wet. That's how you got.
Exactly.
That's how you got jock itch.
That's it.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's it. They had no time. You had to hang out your jersey somewhere.
That was real football back then.
That's right.
Real football.
That's right.
Yeah, and you know everything in life changes. You know, it's a different era now, and it is what it is, and you know that's just the way it is.
Yeah,
You know,
100%,
and it'll be 5-10 years from now, it'll be different then.
Be different
again.
Yeah.
You know,
Right,
so now
yeah.
I didn't. You know, earlier when we mentioned some money. You know, hell, I'll come back play for the minimum. I can make more in a minimum 1 year than I did in 14. When we were doing the Biletnikoff Award down in Tallahassee at our annual banquet, afterwards, I forget, I can't remember who was getting inducted, who we're honoring that year, but the host asked me, he says, "Well, Fred, what do you think about the guy and all that stuff?" I said, "Well, I look at it this way. He won't have to pay the minimum on his credit cards anymore." That's it.
That's fantastic.
Exactly.
You know? But listen, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
thanks a
Legendary
lot.
Fred
Yeah, really
Biletnikoff.
good time, okay?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll have some fun. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Fred.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys, okay? We'll see you later.
All right.
Thank you for taking time for us, sir. Thank you so much.
We'll see you guys. Yeah, we'll see you soon, okay? Yeah. Take care. Okay, Derek. All right.
Well, there you have it.
Dude, I'm like sweating, sitting next to Fred Biletnikoff. Like,
You got the
damn,
best
that was
seat in the house.
Freaking coolest.
This is
Oh my
insane. It's crazy, right?
I'm just like, listen, tell more stories. Tell more stories.
Well, and that's
That's so cool.
that's the thing. You know, we, whenever we have these people in, I feel like I don't talk a whole lot either, but because I'm sitting there staring and listening.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, you get a little starstruck.
So from legends to legends.
Legends to. Oh wait, hold on.
Hey, but okay. So first up, well, I'm gonna let you finish. Okay, Taylor. But I do want to welcome this next legend to the show. But I'm gonna warn him. We might boot you if we get another Hall of Famer come walking through. But then we want you to come back.
He'll know. He'll see.
Okay, so let's welcome the fourth man in the booth.
That's right.
That's it, man. Hey, it is Mojo.
Mojo in the house.
What's up, Raider Nation?
Holy cow.
Oh, my
gosh. We had fun
What do you
last
think of
night,
this?
though, right?
Oh, we did have fun last night.
Well, you know, I saw Big Link over here. I saw Jim Plunkett in there,
Yeah.
right? But I saw Shooter McGavin.
Let's go. He was our first guest
tonight.
Yeah, I just found out. I really hate I missed the Shooter McGavin segment, but I'll be watching it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, we'll
I
have
never
it
miss
up
an
there for a little
episode.
bit. So, Mojo, glad to have you. Dude, so people hear your voice on our show all the time.
Yeah.
One of the legendary callers, one of the legendary made men here at Raiders Fan Radio. So now this is your first live appearance on the show.
Oh, yeah, I feel weird.
I guess it is. So Murf and I have both been on your show.
Yeah,
but
you guys
you've
were on
never,
Mojo
like,
Pod
we've never shown your face, besides in pictures or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the
There
hell?
it goes, man. It's over then. They're going to shut this thing down. Now that they see my face, it's over. You guys, the cover's blown.
Exactly.
So, Mojo, you for a while you did Mojo's Pod Show, which is great. You talk about Raider stuff, talk about beer stuff, and then you transition. And then you went into this beautiful universe called When the Universe Speaks. And that show has been on hiatus for a little bit, but y'all are picking back up on your content nowadays. Tell Raider Nation where they can find your stuff and talk to us about what you got going on.
Well, for now, you can't really find us anywhere. We took our stuff down. My best
Was that
friend,
by choice, or
it was
or
by
did
choice.
Google call you?
It was by choice. So
Was there a federal indictment there or something? Or was it?
No, Gringo and I both are transitioning out of the military. We're done, right? Well, we have to interview for jobs. You don't want to see us puking on YouTube if you're a potential employer, right?
I got you.
So we kind of like paused it, shut her down. Gringo's going to film school.
Fantastic.
No way.
And we're writing scripts and we're doing funny content, but we're kind of keeping it to ourselves for now. But in the future, in the next year or so, we're going to drop all the stuff we've been working on, and it's ridiculous.
Is it going to be titled When the Universe Speaks again? Or?
It certainly is. That's our production company. So
Okay,
you'll
good.
see it.
Yeah, because there's a sticker that's been on a gas pump by my house for about a year now.
I love it.
And it's still there. And it's like ripped a little bit.
Yes.
So it's like it's weathered. It's perfect.
I love to see them in the wild.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
People will take a
Absolutely.
picture and send it to us, man. And I'm always like, dude, where's that at? How did it get out there?
That's right.
And it's usually either a dirty sailor, right,
Yeah,
that knew us
yeah,
from the
yeah.
past, or it's somebody in Raider Nation.
There we go.
That's it.
Perfect.
That's who gave us the most support on our channel. We're Raider fans because they started kicking it with Mojo Pod Show.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, the pandemic hit. I had a little extra time on my hands. I was doing lives. Started talking about weird stuff more than the Raiders.
We did a draft show. I know. Do you remember that? We did a draft show.
I don't remember our pick. I did hear that it was brought to you by Tequila. What was it?
Patron.
What was it?
Patron, man.
Yeah, it was definitely brought to you by Patron.
Heavily sponsored by
Heavily sponsored. Heavily.
We're not going to do that tonight in front
and
of
also,
Freddy B, man.
And also co-endorsed by your little trash bucket.
The
there
trash
next to
can.
you.
Yeah.
I think it was
With
a
the
Raiders
assist.
trash.
And
Well,
shout out
well,
to that
for-
trash can. That could have been a whole lot worse than it was.
Coming in the clutch, that trash can.
And way to keep it on brand with the Raiders trash can there too.
Raiders trash
That's so
can,
funny. Oh man, well, good deal, well, brother. So glad you're here.
Yes, sir.
I'm so glad you're here for the first time ever to the Biletnikoff Foundation.
First
dinner,
time
you know?
ever, man. I've seen you guys come a couple years in a row. You know what I'm talking about. You see them pictures, and you're like, dude,
Yes.
these guys are the luckiest guys in the world.
Yes, yeah.
And then I was just chilling one day, and Swag hit me up and said, hey, man, we want you to go with us. And I almost shit my pants. I think I parked the car and screamed at the top of my lungs.
Nice.
That's a
Then I
valid
called Libby and
response,
said, hey,
you
we're
know.
going to
We're going to Vegas.
Yeah, that was when you didn't have to ask the wife. That
No,
was like,
Right.
not asking
hey,
about this.
we're going.
Yeah.
We're going, yeah.
So thank you all very much.
Yeah, thank you for being here,
Absolutely.
Mojo, man.
Absolutely.
Great to have you here, brother.
And we couldn't do it without all of Raider Nation, without all
no
of our
kidding.
supporters, without our sponsors. I want to give much respect to T Public.
Yes, yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Woodson Whiskey, who helped us out this year. All the other folks that made just straight donations to our PayPal, auctioned off for all these awesome things that we did throughout the year. We couldn't do this without you, and we're doing this on your behalf. So
right.
much
Great
respect.
call.
We've got a big check folded up behind here that we're going to get on stage in a little bit, and we wish each and every one of you could come onto the stage with us
100%.
to present that check for $10,000. But we're honored to be here on your behalf, and man, this is just it's unbelievable. It's so cool.
Absolutely,
dude.
Very
You know,
well put.
sometimes in the chat during the show, you'll see a couple little donations come by, and then you see the really, really big ones hit.
Yeah.
And it's just like everybody from all walks of life. They know that you guys are doing something good for some people that really need it.
Yep.
And they spend their hard-earned money, man.
Yeah.
On a little show about the Raiders
do.
from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean,
Right, man.
it's crazy. And the
incredible.
community, you know, that's the one thing that I wanted to mention if I ever got on the show is the community, man.
Man, yeah.
Like,
that-
how many people do
yeah.
we know now that we consider close friends?
Yeah.
Just because we interacted on this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to
Amen.
everybody, man.
Absolutely. All the
Absolutely
made
right.
men, all the made women, everybody in the chat room every week.
Yep.
That's a great call out.
Well, hell,
Mojo.
one of them joined the show.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
like,
one-
I wouldn't
One of them
be
joined the
here
show. Yeah,
if
she wouldn't
not
be
for
here.
that
She found the
chat.
show, had
Yeah.
no idea that we were right here, and then we
Listen,
met up
my
and all
ass
that
was
stuff.
on my laptop. Like, where the hell are the Raiders fans in Tennessee? Like, that's literally what I did, and that's you guys popped up, like, a few down, like from the top, and I was like, what? I thought it was like someone was pranking me. That there would be a damn Raiders podcast in Middle Tennessee, and man, yeah.
And now look here, a few years later.
Look at this, right? Man.
Yeah, that's Rod Martin.
Rod, how you doing? You got a minute to join us?
Come on over, Mr. Martin. I'm going to give you my seat, sir.
So we're kicking
you
out
here.
Mojo to welcome it, and only because Mojo didn't have 3 interceptions in the Super Bowl.
That's right.
That's the only reason.
That's right.
Unlike this next gentleman sitting down to join us, a legendary Rod Martin, 53. Oh, we can't hear him. Oh, here we go. You just go that way?
Over or under? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there
There
you
we
go.
go.
You got it? Can you hear us? I can't hear him.
Yeah, lean
Yeah,
in,
you gotta
lean into the
that
mic a little bit.
microphone. Get all the way in there.
Yeah, what we got here? Sorry.
Well, he's.
Yes, sir.
I just turned it on. Here you go. I know, right?
There we go. Yeah, and then lean all the way in on that microphone there.
This is great.
Yeah,
there it
we're
is.
good to go.
Rod Martin,
Now
there
we
he
got
is.
it. Now we got it. All right.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, it's a pleasure, man. We need to get some more work done, I think.
So we met you last year. We had a chance to talk to you last year here at the Biletnikoff Foundation Crab Fest. What does this event mean to you and your relationship with Fred and Angela?
Well, Freddie and his wonderful wife, they are so great to us as teammates and stuff. And we know that Freddie was. Hey, here come the other one.
There we go.
Oh, look, it's
There
Mark
he is.
Davis. Oh, I think I bought my daughter that hoodie the other day.
Oh.
Nice.
But but it's such a great gathering of support here for the Biletnikoff Foundation, and it's really great that you all come out and support a lot of former players that we hear, see a lot of Raider legends here.
Yes, of course. We want to get back to the way we were in way back.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully it's going to come to fruition very soon. Hopefully, and Mark Davis right over there is the one who's going to make it happen.
That's
good
it.
deal.
Right.
Good deal.
Yeah.
One of the questions that we've asked some of your former teammates and other fellow Raider legends is that what would you say to the team nowadays? What is as a leader in the locker room, which we knew you were for those Raiders teams? What would you say to your teammates?
I would tell them, this is not nothing to play with. We want to be, aggressively and do what we had to do on the field like we did before on the field. And we want to be, violent guys. We don't,
Yeah.
And anybody in our way, they just want us to go to sleep because we're going to knock them out anyway. For sure. But this is great. This is wonderful, for this to come here and everybody here can come over here and talk about old school as well.
Oh, we love it. We love it. I mean, you guys, those teams of the 70s and 80s were just absolute legends, and so we appreciate you sitting down with us, Rod. And appreciate and we'll let you get on in there to dinner. But thank you so much for joining us. And if you wouldn't mind, sir, we're auctioning these off for the foundation.
Okay. If you don't mind signing these jerseys and these balls, that would be fantastic.
That'd be awesome. And thank you so much for being here.
Sharpies are okay. There we go.
You're gonna help him get his headphones off.
There we go. Make it a little easier for you. Yeah. You gotta throw that hat back on. Yeah, I was gonna say I'll grab them. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Perfected the signature by now, right? Last one. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought he did that one. I'm sorry. Wait, I was like, oh, God, my finger. I thought I just, swiped it, but I didn't. I thought I ruined your signature.
We'll raise $1,000.
Fantastic. Thank you so. Oh, I think did you do that one? She said you missed that. I know.
How much? What time?
Did you? I don't know if you
What
did.
time does dinner start? I wonder what time we need to be wrapped up out here. I think we're winding down, right? Oh my gosh, Michelle, this is insane.
Sorry, I'm
That's
still-
okay.
I'm just-
I know.
I am over here I don't even know how to act over here. This is so cool. This
It's
is
crazy,
so
right?
freaking incredible. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you, Rod. Thank you so much.
Michelle, nice to meet you, man. So cool.
See you, sir.
Thank you. I got that. Appreciate it. Whew, Murf.
Oh my
Goodness.
gosh.
This is so freaking cool.
So freaking cool.
I said freaking. It sounded a little different, but I did say freaking.
It's okay. No, you got
for
it.
everybody
No,
listening.
you did it. You were good. Yeah. Is Wayne going to come in?
Yeah, I'll ask.
Ask Wayne if he wants to know. Yeah, Michelle, this is insane.
Gosh, dude.
Yeah.
It's just I'm kind of speechless. I know, I'm just listening. But you do always ask the best questions. Well, shit, Murf asked all the questions. So I'm gonna let him do what he does best, and I'm just gonna help with the headphones and
There we
hold
go.
So the list of legends, it keeps on coming.
Well, you can go this one on your head if you don't want to. You put it down there. Oh well, there we go.
Yes, sir. Yeah. It'll be up just shortly. Yeah. Yeah.
Got it. There we go. That's
It'll be
great.
up tonight.
Great.
Yeah.
Now lean in if you can for me.
Sir?
Or scoot up. That'll work.
We don't know.
No, I don't know what
We're not-
JT.
yeah, we're not
No, affiliated with them. Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Wayne, you hear us okay?
Can you hear us?
Fine.
There we go.
Oh, there he is.
There
Welcome
he is.
to the show, the legendary, the Violator, Wayne Mabry. What's going on, Wayne?
What's up, baby? Look, thanks for letting me stop by the table and talk a little noise to your listeners.
That's right.
This is like a family reunion right now.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely,
That's
it
right.
is.
Yes,
Well, we just
sir.
saw you greet the legendary Rod Martin right there. How much do you love coming to an event like this and being able to see these guys?
Anytime you can hang out with family,
That's right.
it's always a joy because we got stories and life is stories.
Amen. Absolutely. Absolutely. So what do you got going on nowadays? We know you got clothing brands. Of course, you got the legendary persona, the Violator. What do you got going on nowadays, Wayne? You want to tell Raider Nation about?
I'm really living my childhood dream. I've been so blessed, man. I have my clothing line that's doing well. I got my own cigars now. Also do nutritional supplements for those of you who just hit me up. But like I say, being an ambassador is the most rewarding one for me because it's a labor of love and it never gets old.
Just turned 66, and I feel like I'm about 45.
Wonderful.
fantastic.
Wonderful.
So, like I say, God is good, man. And Raider Nation, we're here for life.
That's
so
it.
Get ready.
Amen.
That's it.
Amen. What would you say to Raider Nation? We started off the season a little rough, kind of got the course corrected, and then now things got a little shaky this last week. What would you say to Raider fans for the rest of the? How do you approach the rest of a season like this,
Sure.
Wayne?
I like to sum it up with 3 words: keep the faith. You know, we've had a whole lot of changes the last couple of seasons, and you know, to me, it looks like, oh, this is old news because we've seen it up and down for better part of 2 decades, just say.
Yeah.
And our standards have not lowered at all. I'm just going to say it. Never lower the standards for that shield.
Amen.
Otherwise, you're cheating yourself and the game.
Amen.
That's right.
So it's all in or get the hell off the ship. Oh, let's
Now
go.
we're talking.
Strong words from the violator.
That's
and I'm
right.
down with it. I can dig
That's
it.
awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, we appreciate it. Well, tell folks where they can go to find your clothing line or and anything else you want to promote out there, websites, social media, any of that good stuff.
Look, just hit me up on IG. All my stuff's right there. Link a tree, and you get everything that I'm involved with and stuff that I'm getting ready to. So just stay tuned. Life is a journey, and I'm walking this bad boy out.
Amen.
Love it.
There he is.
Love it. Thank you,
right.
Wayne.
There we go. Thank you, Wayne. Appreciate
Thank you, guys. Be
Thank
blessed.
you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. Oh my goodness,
right. Man.
Wow, y'all. There we go.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
it, man.
Are we about
Now we're
ready to head
talking,
in?
yeah.
I think so, man. It's
Thank
about that
you.
time.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey, great to see you, okay?
Thank you, sir. We'll see you. Appreciate you.
Keep doing what you guys doing, man. Educate.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
And inspire.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you. Man, so awesome.
What the hell, man? This is.
This is
I don't know.
crazy.
This is so freaking. I just.
Yeah.
I keep saying the same thing.
What's that now?
No way.
Is that right?
Oh.
wow.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
That's fantastic.
First and last game. Oh, yeah, he's a, oh.
No, I'm just happy that I was
Yeah.
at the first game and the last game. And guess what? When I came to the Raiders in Las Vegas, I shook the gate because the gate was closed.
Oh.
I had to show up at least to try.
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't be the last one in the end. But I shook the gate and couldn't get in. But we watched New Orleans get the butt kicked.
Wow. That's awesome. Hey, thank you
Hey,
for
thank
sharing
What's your
that.
name?
Yeah.
Dave? Dave, the Oakland firefighter,
Wow.
was at the first game of the Coliseum and the last game of the Coliseum.
Wow.
Very
Give it up
cool.
for
thanks a
Dave.
lot.
Appreciate you,
Hey.
Dave.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you.
Stopping by.
Dude, what a cool thing to say, to be able to say that you
Right?
did that.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know if
exactly.
there's many. That's a short
can-
list.
right,
Short
That's
list.
right,
a
yeah.
short
Absolutely.
list.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep,
All right, y'all.
absolutely.
Hey, I think we need to get this thing wrapped up
Let's-
and get on in there.
Let's
Yep.
get in there.
Thank you guys, man. This has been
My gosh,
God.
thank you, and
Insane.
thank you.
Y'all.
Thank you, Raider Nation.
Thank Raider-
yeah,
yeah, Raider
thank
Nation.
You, Raider
Appreciate
Nation.
you.
Thanks to all the folks that joined us here at the
Yeah.
booth today to
Yeah.
talk and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sign some footballs and
Legit,
stuff for
yeah.
us. So we'll definitely be on
Thank
the
you so
lookout.
much.
So
Thanks to Jay Jackson over there.
Jay Jackson, Arizona Raider
Nation.
Nation.
Yeah.
He is in the house.
Yeah, appreciate you,
He's in the
Jay.
house. So yeah. So thanks to everyone that signed these. So stay on the lookout. So
Yeah.
Summer of Swag 2023.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
gonna
dude!
be
Look,
bad.
I'm gonna.
Ooh, it's coming in hot.
I don't know if you can see on the camera there, but yeah, the sign
Coming in hot.
balls
Oh,
and
okay.
jerseys.
Yeah, here you go.
Hold that. Yeah, check this stuff out.
Oh, hold it up to that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Turn it to the other cam too.
Huh?
Turn it to the other cam.
Okay, all right.
Is it on?
Yeah, there you go. Look at
yeah,
that.
So you got Jim Plunkett, you got Fred Biletnikoff, you've got George Atkinson, Rod Martin, you've got freaking Shooter McGavin.
Shooter
I mean,
McGavin.
holy
Shooter
cow.
McGavin. I feel
Yeah.
like Vanna
And-
over
and-
here.
and-
Did Lincoln sign those? I think
Yeah,
too.
Lincoln signed
Kennedy.
them, too.
He did,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
he
Lincoln
did.
signed these,
So
yeah.
yep. So that's going to be a hot commodity come Summer of Swag
Absolutely.
2023.
There it is. All
Yeah.
right, Raider Nation. We love you guys so very, very much.
Absolutely.
We'll
Switch
see
the camera,
you.
pal.
What?
Oh.
Switch the camera.
Oh,
pal.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Huh. Sorry.
Push the damn button, nerd.
It looked like we were gone.
So we'll see you guys, I don't know, one of these days on a Wednesday or something.
Yeah, we might do a Christmas show.
Let's
We'll
do
have a
it.
Christmas show up. Yeah, we'll get out there to you. So check
Sing
us
some
out each
carols.
and every week, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern on the YouTubes or anywhere you can find a podcast, Raiders Fan Radio. But most importantly, support the One Nation Foundation. That's what this is all about tonight.
Absolutely.
That's
Supporting
right.
Raiders-related charities like the Biletnikoff Foundation. Thank you guys.
Yes.
We love you, and we got to go.
We got to go.
See you. Bye.
Man.